Whether you are going for a walk, looking to hunt, there are dozens of beautiful land trusts to enjoy around our state. News Center Maine meteorologist Christian Bridges went out to a land trust in New Gloucester to talk about that balance of hunting versus hiking on these pieces of property.
We are here at the Pisgah Hill Preserve in New Gloucester. We've got the executive director of the Royal River Conservation Trust, Chris Franklin, here with us today. Thanks so much for being here.
Great to be here.
So can you tell us a little bit about where we are today?
Sure. So Pisgah Hill is one of those classic land trust preserves. It's 200 acres here in New Gloucester, surrounded by almost 1,000 acres of undeveloped land, and so it's a real gem.
What can you tell us about the balance between hunting versus hiking? Of course, we're wearing orange out here today.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a two-way street that, hunters need to be, first and foremost, they really need to know where the trails are on a property so that, they understand their sight lines and that they're not endangering anyone while they're out there. So that's a really important part, but, we're wearing blaze orange. Your pets, if you're bringing pets onto properties that allow hunting this time of year, they must be on a leash. It's great to have blaze orange on your pets too.
Yeah, when I arrived today, it struck me, oh my gosh, yeah, it's hunting season. I need to be extra careful, make sure he's got orange on, I've got orange on, make some noise, that kind of thing, and just keep everyone safe. Alert hunters who may not know that I'm here, because they're doing their thing too, which is, all good. It's what these land trusts are for. They're really for anyone who wants to get outside and make use of them.
Yes, and for families, school groups that want to come out here,
Definitely.
Is it still great to come out even with hunting season going on?
I would say so, as long as you're cautious and you have everybody wearing hunter safety orange.
One of the interesting things about this property is that this core property here has 1.5 mile trail on it. There's another additional parcel basically across the street that doesn't have any trails on it. And so that has beaver ponds, and they've seen moose, they've seen bear there. And that's a great area for hunting because the public isn't there as much. And, hunters don't want to be hunting somewhere where there are a lot of people just because it, sort of stirs things up.
Yeah, I definitely am wearing my blaze orange today. I have a dog, and I'm extra careful of making sure that we're both wearing orange because it is hunting season here in Maine, and that's a really big, important part of our culture in this state. And yeah, I am respectful of the hunters who are spending time out here, and I hope that they're watching out for me as well.
Yes, I have been lost on a trail before, but if you just backtrack, look for those blazes on the trees, you can usually find your way back to the trail. So Chris, can you tell us what might happen if, you're hiking at one of these land trusts and you run into somebody hunting?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, you want to be quiet. Obviously, if they're in a tree stand or by a tree, they've probably been waiting there for some time, sort of waiting for the deer to come around. So I think the respectful thing to do is just to be quiet. And it's really important that your dogs are on leash because if they're out running around, it's really going to upset some people. But here in Cumberland County, growth of new homes has really accelerated. And so there's fewer and fewer open spaces left. And so that's why these properties are so important, is because they provide access to trails that, may have been on private property before, but once they're protected, they're always going to be part of the community, and they grow wilder every day. So there's more habitat, there's more wildlife. It's a great investment in our future. Time, treasure, and talent are the three things that people can bring. Some people have time to volunteer, some people have money they can give, and others, have a special skill in construction or in marketing that a land trust can always use help in those areas.
Love that, the three T's, perfect. Whether you're hunting or hiking, Maine's land trust lands are great places to get out and enjoy all your favorite outdoor activities. I'm News Center Maine meteorologist Christian Bridges. Back to you.